Celebrity, true or false?
You can't handle the truth.
You are an accomplished water skiing enthusiast.
Yes, I
am. You once
am.
worked as a water skiing instructor.
Yes, I am.
When the Happy Days writers found out, they wrote it into the script, and
Yes.
that's how Jump the Shark was born.
Okay, my father, a very short German Jew, said to me, "Tell Gary Marshall you water ski." I said, "I'm not telling him I water. Tell him you water ski." So he told me enough times. I went to Gary. I said, "I'm just going to say this. My father wants you to know I'm a water skier, and I was a counselor in camp as a water skiing counselor." All of a sudden, I'm water skiing. We ripped the lining out of the jacket, and I did all of the water skiing except the jump. They wouldn't let me do a stunt, because if you get hurt, then
Sure.
that's that. Now, I pull up on the beach. I let go of the rope. I pull up on the beach. I step out of the skis, and I go, "Hey, look at that," and I'm smiling. Mm-hmm. If you watch the scene, half of that smile is the Fonz going, "Hey, I did it." And the other half is Henry going, "Oh, I can't believe you did it." True.
And you are aware of the phrase "jump the shark."
I am.
And its meaning within the pop culture
I
lexicon,
am.
right?
A young man, John
Heim. Yeah, he's a
who
Michigan
was-
guy.
A Michigan guy in his dorm room
Yeah.
with his roommate, don't know his name. They came up with the phrase "jump the shark" because of that episode.
Yes.
And I met him years later. Now, this is America. He comes up with a phrase. There's a book. There's a game. He's on the radio on the Howard Stern Network.
It's true.
Now, people say, "How did you feel?" With that this phrase, "jump the shark." Every time they mentioned it, and it was in the newspaper, they had a picture of me water skiing. At that time, I had great legs. So I didn't care for 1 minute. We were number one for 5 years after that. What did I care that
true.
there was a phrase?
That's true. That's true.
Fuck 'em. Hey, all right.
Oh my God! And it's all because your father made you tell Gary Marshall that
Yeah,
you water
so that
ski.
water ski. When I went to the Carter White House,
Yeah.
he said to me, "You have to take cake. You're going to see the president. You take some cake." I said, "I don't think I need to take cake, Dad. Very important. Go to Babka." That was the name of the store.
And you brought the cake?
Well, I didn't. I left it in the car.
I've got two more for you, Henry
I'm
Winkler.
listening.
True or false? You turned down the lead role of Danny Zuko in Grease, which went to John Travolta.
Yes, that is so true.
Why'd you do
Well,
that?
because I thought, I had done the Fonz, and I thought I was going to beat typecasting.
Sure.
I thought, I'm not going to do that because then I'm just reinforcing that kind of character. Now, I went home and had a ginger ale. John Travolta went home and bought a plane.
Wow.
Okay, so that was a mistake. That was a mistake. Wow. All right. There you go. The other thing is I can't sing. I want to sing.
Sure.
I wish I could sing.
Yeah.
If there is such a thing as reincarnation, I'm coming back as the boss. Or
Springsteen.
Sia.
Sure. Okay.
Or Brandy Carlisle. I'm going to see Brandy Carlisle pretty soon.
Oh,
in
fantastic.
concert. I'm so excited.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Last one for you. True or false? You were offered your choice of lead roles in I love this movie, Night Shift. You chose Chuck because you wanted to play Richie Cunningham for once.
The same reason. I thought that Billy Blaze, the other character, was very flamboyant. I thought the Fonz was flamboyant. I would play Chuck. Ron Howard directed it. It was his first film for a major feature.
No kidding.
It was for Warner Brothers. He said, "You can play either role." I said, "Okay, so I'm going to play Chuck. I'm going to play Richie." And then we auditioned everybody in town. And Michael Keaton was the last guy on the list.
No kidding.
He came in within 30 seconds. Ron looked at me. I looked back at him. And Michael Keaton was nothing short of brilliant.
So you knew as soon as he...
Oh, my gosh. As soon as he opened his mouth.
And what a fun movie that is.
Oh, you know what, Ed? It was written by Lowell Gans and Babalu Mandel, two guys who ran Happy Days for 7 years.
Right.
And they are just unbelievable comedy writers. They are now, I think that they are the greatest doctors. Doctors meaning that if a script isn't working, you send it to these two guys.
Yes.
They get enough money to buy a mansion in order to rewrite it.